emakhaya igama lami nguMivuyo. Welcome to i-channel yethu uphikelela empire. Namhlanje siphethe uButsiya. Ndimazi from dala ke mna nge-early 90s Trinity. Buthi ngiyabongela mapesheni yethu.
Ngabulela Vovo for taking time ukuthi invite. I'm hoping with the discussion yethu namhlanje will be fruitful.
Okay. Hey, namhlanje ke bantwana benkosi ngicela nje unithi nje kancinci. I've been excited for the past few months because sinomntana uMivuyo yethu. uMivuyo yethu ke waziwa kakhulu social media as uMivuyo. Into ke ngoku xana ithe yahla excitement kwabuya into yokuba ngabana ndingumzali. Ndingutata. And ngoku for ixesha elide bekukho izinto besifuna abazali bethu bekuthe kanti bayazenza 14. Ngoku xa isithi abazali siyakwazi ukwenza izinto ebesibawona zenziwa ngabazali bethu nabo. As umntana growing up, I would see abantwana bezikolo zakanokutsho ininzi lazo ke siyazazi base-Grahamstown zi-expensive ezizikolo. Abantwana basuka phayana ngabazali esathi kufuneka bajimile, the parents that aba-affordile. Kanti ixesha elininzi ndabona into yoba ngabana not necessarily kujinyiwe but abanye abantu baye baprepare for abantwana bangene phaya. So but before siqalise singene kuleyo yoba ngabana mna ke ezitata kaMivuyo ndingenza njani for uba ngabana uMivuyo xa efika kwi-age ethile whether it's 7 years from uyaqala ku-grade 1, can I afford uba ndimse kwisikolo esirayithi na? Ahlale from grade 1 to grade 12. Xa iphuma ku-grade 12 aye anywhere in the world. Ifuna uya Harvard, ifuna uya Cambridge, ndingabambeli entloko enze le nto ifuna ngoku. Khakhe nje uqale uba ngabana uButsiya ubani, wenza ntoni, and that usikhinje usiphathe nje apha.
Okay. Usiya Jodwana ngu-owner, the managing director kaMchumane Investments. Mchumane Investments is a wealth planning company. So we assist abantu abafana nawe, entrepreneurs and professionals, especially within the African community, because we have identified ukuthi as much as siyenza le mali singabantu bamnyama, but we struggle ukuyigcina for a very long time, and also we struggle to save for generations to come. So Mchumane Investments comes in akuthomalalise Vovo athi excitement mayingaqhumeleli, so then we come up with plans and just to assist you in making sure ukuthi zonke izinto zakho that you envisage ziyaphumelela ebomini, especially on the financial side. So look, I think this is a perfect time for us to have this discussion, because abantu they always wait either xa umntana ezawungena esikolweni they start having these discussions, or xa umntana grade 11 or grade 12 then they realize that hey, umntana needs to go to the university, let me start having these conversations, and you would have lost many years. And obviously le minyaka comes with a loss year growth in any investment.
Okay.
So now it's always best to start investing. Oh
wow.
Then you start investing. So the beauty about this, when you say no man, it's not necessarily about abajimile abasabantwana kwezisikolo. It's possible namding abasabantwana kwezisikolo, but you need a proper plan in place. So we assist people to put that plan in place. Yes. So what we'll normally do, we'll look at the future expenses, because I had a recent look at the inflation when it comes to fees zabantwana besikole, especially when it comes to your private schools. Fees are growing at 9 to 10% every year.
Sure.
Without fail, between 9 and 10% without fail. So it Londoleyo, in 13 years' time, if we were to count from today, what you pay today with private school, primary, you easily pay about 90,000 ngonyaka. This is private school. 90,000 ngonyaka. So high school is even more. Ufundiswa nje A E I O U kuthiwa une first break, uyise phinde kuthiwa une second break. So about 90,000 ngonyaka. So already that is an indication yoba hey, I need to sacrifice. I'm no longer now lamdu bengenayo umntana who just decides let me just wake up and travel wherever I want to. Now I need to have a proper budget in place. You see? Yes. So I mean, as a business person, sometimes you get your windfalls. You've got this big contract and then it pays you. So what I will do, the first thing that you need to do when you do your budget, take 100K, it could be more, 100K, you put it in an investment, vehicle that will stay there for a long time. Remember, you are pushing now because in 7 years. Okay. So you've got 6 years now to make sure you save as much as you can. So 200,000 for a business person is not bad. I'm telling you salary. Okay. You know, when you get imisebenzi, you make sure that a minimum of 100K, okay, you put it aside. It could be a total for the year. Oh, okay. Yes, could be a total for the year. Then the second one, you make sure you contribute monthly towards that investment vehicle. It could be, we can make a decision whether you want to go with the unit trust. I like to mix it because there are 2 options or 3 options that you can use. One is your tax-free savings, which you can use for umntana wakho. It's about 36,000 that you can put aside ngonyaka. So SARS akazokutexa ke kula mali. Yeah, so 36,000, boom, uyibeke pha kwi-investment, izawuzikhulela ke for all the minyaka ke. Yebo? Because the government has allowed us to invest at least about 36,000 ngonyaka and 500,000 with lifetime yethu without bus tax.
So I think ibalekile ke ngokulena ipart into bangabana ezinto zithetha ubhekisa kakhulu. Correct. And usazi mina. Yes. So omnye umuntu obukeleyo kuzafuneka ube no-one-on-one naye ujonge ngokwamandla akhe because omnye umuntu ungafumaniseka into bangabana it can be 200 rand, it can be 50 rand, it can be 1,000 rand. So ezi zinto i-advice zazo ziba tailor made for umuntu ngokwenza kwakhe ngamandla akhe.
No, quite correct, Bobo, because the reason why they mention even 100,000, not that they has Bobo to it's because of the example that you made. Sure. What talked about the private school. Sure. So my answer is channeled towards the private school. Okay. So someone else might say, you know what, I'm comfortable with public school. Yes. Where currently now an average is about 45,000.
Still, the public schools is not.
Yeah, no. 45,000 ngonyaka. The average school in public schools now. What we call then the former model C schools, it's 45,000 on an annual basis now. So you can just think about it. In 10 years' time, it would double actually. So we will definitely go close to 200,000 in 10 years' time.
Yo. So into clear 100,000 ngonyaka. In 10 years' time, we're looking at unit.
Yes.
1 million
easily. Because you must
Ose primary.
Ose primary.
You
Also primary, remember, we say 90,000, this is just tuition. Yes, extramural activities, we need the equipment, there are tours, where's private schools, and all those are not included with school fees. Then still you need to decide whether umntanakho ufuna abode. That is an additional cost. You see? So it's to have umntana and ube with intentions about ufuna private school. It's not a child's play. So you need to really to sacrifice making sure that you're safe.
Ndicela nje uphinde nje ubuye nje kasibuye nje kancinci ne. Ndikhula simane kude kugeze nogeze. It's all ngithola umuntu i-cheese boy omnye kuthiwe abanye awungaqeli ngobani it's a trust fund baby.
Yes.
Thethe ukuthini ke ngoba zezi trust fund babies.
Yes.
Kakhulu nje apho for umuntu ongayaziyo bengafuni ke esitratweni ube ngathi uyashiyeka nami ndayithatha nje ba trust fund baby andiyazi ukuthi what does that mean?
Look, this trust fund baby thing is a very negative connotation. Especially abantwana by trust fund baby abamabele and all that stuff. But in a nutshell, a trust fund baby ngumntana ofumana income from the trust funds, right? So these trust funds they come in different form. So it's either wena tata Mivuyo. You contribute with like trust. You can call it, it's an intervivo trust. You can call it Niki family trust, right? Okay. So this is where accumulate assets zakho khona, right? Okay, deny any income transfer to the trust, right? Okay. You do that and deny any investment in Funuyenza the trust and Funuyenza the trust. Yonke lento uyenzela for wealth preservation. Okay. Obviously, there are other connotations, like tax implications, of which you must make sure make sure you calculate what is the tiny tax implications are. But in principle, it's one, you can create a trust fund, ukupila, uvule a trust, channel assets, you can donate the assets towards the trust. I mean, you can donate without paying tax. You can donate about 100,000 towards the trust without paying the tax. Now, secondly, enye is called the testamentary trust. Lena iti ivulwe lelanda le trust awuthe wasweleka. Yes, that is why you find abanye abantu bathi hayi lo mntana ufuniswa yi trust. Mhlawumbe umamakhe okanye utatakhe wathi wasweleka and all the funds according to i-provision kwi-will ngokuyabuyenza zachannelwa zona eza funds zafakwa kwi-trust. Then ke umntana ke ngoku gets an income on a monthly basis. But inazo tax implications asizongena kuzo, but ndikunika nje in principle. On top of that, ngosezi trust kuthiwa there is a vesting trust, there's a discretionary trust. Zonke izinto zenzela ukuba uba umntana kamameli. Okay. Kuthiwa akaloku discretionary thina as trustees sizinongakunika imali. Ngoku wena buyivula vovo uthi yabona ke umuvuyo if ke akangamameli apha endlini wa decide uzenzela into zakhe angamameli at all. Zinombambe ningakuniki income
angenza ibhadi
well angazenza ibhadi semdala ke ngoku ne because remember most like trust ya continuation la income ya continuation uphuma noba se over 21, right? But ke ngoku ayisele over 21 trustees can decide uba usila wena ngathi una direction ebomini ugeziswa ile mali ndumani uyifumana amandla iqhoboshe ke ngoku yebo. And here the vesting one, the vesting trust will entitle you to the income. You can't change it. So noba nganjanina ngageza nithuka thini uzawufumana imali yakhe every month.
Okay.
Yes.
So mamela ke ngoku nangu Mivuyo nenyanga uzaba na 2 months this month.
Yes.
Yintoni ucinga into yoba ngabana kwezinto zikhoyo bekumele uba ndiyayenza and that nayo loo nto leyo yenze into yoba xa ifika ku-7 ndifuna umsako sosikolo serayithi.
Yes.
Maybe we are even going to move thina sibe kwi-area apho sifuna ufunda khona.
Yes.
Because sabe sibadala si-afforda into enjalo.
Yes.
So uba asifuna lale boarding school.
Yes.
You want to see him every day.
Yes.
So if ngoku sibona okay eJoburg kwisikolo esirayithi, we then move from P to Joburg, we buy a property that side, and then kuba si-aime isikolo esithile.
Yes.
So makaye kuso ke from grade 1 ngento yoba ndiyayenza ngoku kule nto yam yoba ngabana is it trust okanye ikhona into yoba ndiyayibeka.
Yes.
Ngeyiphi into xa uciphe qho mhlawumbi zine-advantages disadvantages.
Correct.
Just can't
Yes, but look, the first thing, let's use the opportunity that we have been given by government with which is a saving singabhatali tax. That's the first one.
Okay.
So it's a tax-free savings.
Okay,
Yoqala le option 36,000 ngonyaka, you know ukuthi yabona 36,000 if ndiyifaka kulo nyaka every year I top up with 36,000.
Okay.
Every year I just top up with 36,000.
Okay.
The beauty about starting early is that snowball effect. City class investment is a compounding interest. Yeah,
Yes.
So you get interest upon interest. So the sooner you start, the better. Yeah, then the second one would be your unit trust.
Okay.
Unit trust again, aina limit.
Okay.
Ungafaka the 500,000 buyafuna 100,000 akukho limit like in tax-free savings. Okay. The reason why we call limit is because in the tax implications are also a cash in, which is your capital gains tax, which is still fine, because if you were to compare with growth yako for all these years, that capital gains tax would be nothing. So that would be the second one that we'll consider. Then the third one would be an endowment. Endowment you
Okay.
ufuna usibeka for over, let's say, for 5 years or for 10 years, right? At a certain rate. You take that money, you put it in endowment, it's taxed at a flat rate of 30%, nothing more than that. So it's always good to have an endowment as well if when on your personal side, draw a money earnings. Tax bracket, let's say, of 40%. The tax bracket here. It's always best as well to have the endowment. So those are the three things that you can start with anytime you want. You can start with those ones. So in trust Yona, I would not maybe it's a discussion for another day, but the investment vehicles that you can start now as quickly as possible. The tax-free, the unit trust, and the endowment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, so but into ebalulekileyo nje into yoba one size early.
Yep.
And then 2 sisenexesha.
Correct.
Ndothusana ngala manani angathi nganyuka ngakhona by the time sengena isikolo.
Correct.
I think this is another reason ngoku evela into yoba I cannot be having more kids. Funeke ndifake nje one extra. E2 is enough.
Yes.
I hope nkosikazi nayicinga njalo. 2 is enough because I think yabonakala uba kudala ukhulisa.
Yeah.
Udolo somntana esikolweni. But ke ngoku ke ndiyaqonda abanye mhlawumbi bayawufuna abaninzi.
Yes.
But mna hayi ngathi ndibona uba E2 is enough looking at all of this.
You know mos kuthiwa when it comes to abantwana funeka ube ngumama ukuthi hayi ke.
Oh,
we
okay.
had enough now. Engakathi umama ba hey hayi we had enough hey. Funeka ukuthi watch out.
No. Ndiva kamnandi. But ndiyayiqonda ke into yoba ngabana for us to get into yoba ngabana yimalini exactly nantoni funeka siphinde sithethe thina into yoba ngabana ngoku uphethe malini.
Correct.
Prepared bangabana every month ithini na.
Yes.
And that it so xa sithe sadicide kuloo mali ikhona into yobangabana uthi uyadefaulta kuloo nto ufumaniseke bangabana mhlawumbi at the moment ithi hey hayi man ndingam-afford 10,000.
Yes.
Heyi zintle izinto zaqhuba
Yeah.
ufumaniseke bangabana 8 months down the line kukho wave
Yes.
5 engamaziyo uvelaphi
Yes.
kuthiwe heyi ivalue ikhanti ngoku la 10 blocks bendicima ndizam-afforda kwenzeka ntoni uyadefaulta kwezi zinto okanye ngeyakho ivulwe nguwe so akho ngxaki.
Look, when it comes to tax free and also unit trust, including even the endowment. In fact, let me talk of these two: the tax free and also unit trust. We call them liquid. You can cash the money anytime, and also you can stop contributing anytime. If you are coming fellowship pressure again, so they are coming to take a break. And also, you contribute, let's say 5,000 monthly, right? You can come to me and say, you know what, Sia, in a job, man, somewhere, and in the full quite a substantial amount. Yeah, but you know, it's fine. And then zinto zam, itsale la mali, depending manager to your normal, to your normal debit order. So yes, the beauty about this, you can change anytime, you can change the amount, you can stop anytime. So the endowment, since you're not contributing on a monthly basis because you're investing a lump sum. Ihlala ke phaya for 5 years. If you have chosen 5 years, ihlala phaya, you can't touch it. Izawuhlala then for 5 years. Then I must warn you as well. So ifakile la mali, suxakekela kuwe. Ayomali oxakekela liya. Yabo, eyoxakekela funeka ibe ne-account yayo.
Okay.
We call it within our circles emergency funds. So there needs to be another account just for emergency. So kufike mhlambi lockdown awasebenza, then you can draw from there. But i-purpose yayo yeyesikolo.
Okay.
We advantage. Yes. Yeah.
Dakhe ndava ke abantu bazaziyo ezi zinto bathi bona basebenzisa i-bond.
Yes.
So ubeka imali nantoni. So umuntu instead of abhatale i-premium yakhe or installment is 10, afake 15 years.
Yes.
Afake 20, afake more than lane.
Yes.
So afumasi bangabana unayo imali ngaphambili.
Correct.
So xa kuthe kwaba khwini athathe from pha ithini into apho.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah. Look, in principle, it's a good idea, right?
Okay.
So the bank enters into a contract with you for 20 years,
Okay.
right? Or 15 years, whichever. And then ET Bank is a charge so much on a monthly basis for over 15 years. Now, this is what you need to do. The first 8 years of like 20 years, you are actually paying more interest than the capital. Okay? So if installment you are going 5,000, and then it had 3.5 as an interest, and then it had 1.5 as the capital. Reduced. Hence, I don't get any extra money, extra money, right? So I extra money, it reduces the capital, which is the capital. Your base now becomes less, and then the calculation here bank, a calculator with amount less, which means is your interest. The calculator with amount less. You must remember kaloku i-bond yakho, i-home loan yakho, i-interest calculator daily, every day. I-interest calculator i-capitalizwe ke monthly, and then kuthiwa nansi interest yakho for the month. So laa mntu xa reducer by 5,000 i-capital yakhe uzisavela interest bezawuyibhatala. It makes sense for abantu, for if you a bond, if you got extra money, rather imali yakho bayihlale kwi-check account, bayihlale kwi-bond yakho.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. I think mna ndifuna ukukhuluma nabo. Ndiyayiqonda into yoba ngabana kufuneke thina sifune siphinde sihlale.
Yes.
For uba sifumane specific.
Correct.
I-purpose yalena yona episode was more for uba ngabana abantu sibenze bakhe bacinge.
Yes.
Besiprovoka abahlali and that ndiyafuna at the end nawe ushare uba baza kufumana njani abahlali.
Yes.
And that umuntu azenze appointment nawe
Yes.
nijongane nodwa because omnye mhlawumbi ufuna esinye isikolo esi-different.
Correct.
Mhlawumbi kuye selungiselela i-university.
Yes.
Mna ndisaqala nge-primary then be-university.
Correct.
But kodwa endiphuma naye as well mabembalwa amanye abantwana.
True.
Yes.
True.
Thank you so much man for
Yes.
for bangabana uzoshare apha bhuti wami. Ndiyabulela ndi-excited but I would want nyani uMivuyo intsokolo angabi nayo aye kwindawo ezirayithi. Ke mna ke shem ke ndikwaba bathi ezazikolo ndiya-understand noba ayisungu about
No, true.
ubuildwa i-character.
Yes.
Mna if ndinga-afforda I don't care noba esasikolo siyimiliyoni
Yes.
ndiyafuna uba umntana maye kuzo.
Sure.
Ayinanto lento yoba kuthi ininzi lenzekayo phaa
Yes.
beyond into yobangabana isikolo esi or ukubhala or you know. So for abo nabo abafuna loo nto but abanye mhlawumbi namhlanje bendifundela ngesikolo qha omnye yena uzothetha nawe ngento zebhizinesi
Yes.
omnye uzothetha nawe ngezinye izinto you know.
Yes.
But the point is lena i-conversation was just for thina sobabini.
Correct.
Omnye ufuna more uzofuneka athethe nawe.
Yes.
Thank you so much man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bobo. You're quite right. As our school is not about I.
Yeah.
There's so much
Yeah.
building of a character. Umdana creator in networks for ebomini, you know, good networks. So it's not all about I know. It's beyond that. And also I must thank you for being a responsible father. Because it's difficult in these days that you find responsible fathers who are actually planning for their kids. Abanye bayakhunjuzwa xa kufuneka kufakwe i-school fees. Fake i-school fees bhuti. So thank you very much. Yeah.
Ndiyabulela kakhulu.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Baza kufumana apha abantu even though nathi sakhe siyibhale khona
Yes.
lefunisela nje kahlalile.
Yes. Look, abantu banganifumana, we've got a website. Website is www.mchumanainvestments.co.za. And also you can email me on s.jodwana@mchumanainvestments.co.za. You can also find me on Facebook. You can inbox me if you want me to have a chat with you. Igama, full name Usiabulela Jodwana.
Thank you so much. Enkosi kakhulu man. Thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe. Sibuild another YouTube channel. We're going to try and have more. Sawubona uba ngabana kwi-topic elandelayo basebenzisa ngantoni sibe si-invite abantu. Namhlanje besingene kwindawo yakaMivuyo siserumini yakhe kodwa besawuthetha naye. Sure. Thank you so much bahlali. Sure. Bye bye.